we driving behind the House of Blues. And we was driving behind the House of Blues, we see Tupac and we see Suge. Suge is in a red drop top, I guess it's a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. And Tupac is in a white one, Rolls Royce, Bentley, both drop top. And it was a van, a couple of car lengths back behind them. I knew they was with them because there's no way they riding around with drop tops and they don't have no security. So then we had drove past them, and then Riz was like, yo, there go them niggas right there. There go those dudes right there. We drove back around. When we drove back around, Puff tried to speak to Pac. Yo, Pac, what's up? Pac is on his cell phone. Pac looked at him and just turned his head, didn't say nothing. Riz was in the back seat, and Riz was like, talk to Suge, Suge the boss. F Pac, talk to Suge. We drive up to Suge. Then Puff had a conversation with Suge. Yo, Suge, you know any problems we got out here? We got any problems out here? Suge said, I don't know any problems y'all got out here. So Puff was like, yo, so we good? He said, yeah, I guess, yeah, y'all good. Why wouldn't y'all be good? The conversation went like that. But at this time, Riz was sitting behind Puff with 240 cals in his hand. You know what I'm saying? And the reporter was sitting right there. So we drove up, I think it's like a hill right up there. We drove up, and when we got to the top, Puff turned around and looked at the reporter. He said, yo, I better not hear nothing about what just went on. You can't put this in no article, and you can't never speak on it. I better not hear about nothing. You got me? Reporter said, yeah. He ain't speak on it in the article.
And you said that Pac, he didn't want to speak to Diddy?
Not at all. He looked at him, turned his head. I guess he was, because Suge was on the phone too. They was probably talking to each other. You know what I mean?
So what do you personally think came with that conversation?
Personally, I know what came of that conversation because a couple of days later, because we were still in LA, Suge went to New York. And he had that meeting with Eric B, Big D, some other people like Chasnum or whatever like that. They had that meeting and they were starting Death Row East with Eric B. They was trying to squash that whole beef with Big and Tupac. So while we was out of California, Puff get a phone call. It's Haitian Jack on the phone. Haitian Jack is telling Puff that Zip, Big D, Eric B, all of them out here is partying with Suge. Puff calls Zip, and Zip says, he just started laughing. And Puff said, man, y'all making me look bad, man. Y'all sitting up there, y'all partying with old boy and everything like that. Y'all, what you call? Zip, you can hear Zip laughing, and Zip just hung up the phone on him. You understand? So if Puff would have sent a representative like Zip and them asked him to, prior to that whole conversation, neither one of them kids would have been dead. They would have squashed that whole beef. Now, I don't know about Pac's situation at the casino, but it wouldn't have been no beef with Big and Pac no more.
Why do you think Diddy was so adamant about that night getting out?
Bruh, how you gonna report that when they rolled up on Suge Knight and Tupac, there was a gunman in the back that was ready to do harm or could have done harm to to Pac or Suge. Riz was that type of dude, bruh. Everybody know Gert was that type of dude. He was one of those quiet type of gangsters that you didn't want to meet in a dark alley or even a lighted room. He's the same guy that died out there with BMF with Wolf. So he was about that life. God bless the dead. Yo, well, if you watch that Rolling Stones, if you read the Rolling Stones, it's a lot of information they got from your show, brother. When we talked about it, all they did say a source, a bad boy source. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't do the interview with them. You understand what I'm saying? So they said a bad boy source. All they did was try to they got a lot of information off of your platform. Then they went and said a bad boy source, not revealing the source who told them, which was me, and I didn't tell them nothing. It's just what they heard me say during these interviews.
Yeah, that's wild, man. And also in this article, a guy named Damien, he's a former intern at Bad Boy. He said that, when Diddy and Jennifer Lopez broke up, Diddy, he had staffers kept outside, MTV, TRL studios with signs, try to win Jennifer Lopez back. You know anything about that?
Everywhere. See, what happened was Jennifer had this personal assistant, and I don't know what she owed Puff or what Puff did for her, but he was able to call her and find out everywhere Jennifer was at. You understand? One time she was somewhere, he sent 100 dozen roses and was trying to get Luther Vandross there to sing for her. So I believe Damien, because I was there when he was making deals with the personal assistants of Jennifer Lopez and finding out where Jennifer was going to be so he could send people over there. You understand? With gifts, roses, and all this other shit.
Wow. So he was really trying to win her back then?
Oh, no doubt. No doubt, bro. But they wasn't listening, you know what I'm saying? These guys is hard-headed, man. I used to tell people, yo, when he was dating Jennifer, I said, y'all know Private Eyes is following us, right? PIs is following us. And PIs will be following us. And I don't know if Jennifer had the PIs doing it. I don't know if Benny Medina, somebody who had some kind of relationship with Jennifer, had Private Eyes following us to see what Puff was doing.
Crazy, man. How you feel about Biggie's mom reaction to the video? Her saying that she wanted to slap Diddy.
Well, I think she wanted to slap him way before she saw that video. Big Mother wanted to slap Puff way before that. Because if you ever see her in anything that they ever gave for Big and Puff was there, she was always distanced to him. Because she probably believed after having that conversation with me that Puff played some kind of part in her son dying, her son's death. Because why would he lie to Big's mom and say he didn't know me when all the investigators, the cops, told her, have a conversation with Gene Deal. Gene Deal gave us the information on what happened, what transpired. Why would Diddy tell her that he didn't know me? So she would probably want to smack his face way before that. That just gave her more and more reasons when he seen what type of person he really was.
Yeah, that's what Biggie mom said, man. She said that she wanted to slap Diddy after seeing that video. Kim Porter dad, he came out and spoke out about that video. How you feel about him coming out?
Well, the way I feel, if I was Kim Porter's father and I seen that, I could only imagine what he may have thought his own daughter went through. Kim has some things that happened to her over the years, broken nose, bruises, ankle injuries. A lot of things happened to Kim that she never explained to her father. So to see that girl take that beating like that, her father probably thought within himself, That's some of the things that happened to my daughter. And it has to be sickening to him, knowing that his daughter probably went through the same shit that Cassie went through.
Yeah, he made a comment saying that he was disgusted when he seen that video. He even said that he wouldn't even do a dog like that, the way Diddy did Cassie.
Yeah. His heart would go out to Cassie because he's looking at the fact that his daughter's not here to even raise her own damn kids, man. His daughter's not here in the seat, because I got daughters myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I give my heartbeat, both my arms. And just to imagine and think that somebody was doing that to your daughter, bro. I know Kim got tired. That's why she took that corkscrew and ripped his damn arm out. Tried to rip his arm off for putting his hands on him. I know she was tired. Them pillow fights and that smothering her with the pillows and all that, like he playing with her. I know she was tired.
Yeah, he also told Rolling Stone that Diddy, he's a jealous person that don't know what love is.
He knows that, bro. Kim couldn't have nobody, bro. Kim couldn't have nobody. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Diddy could do whatever, Puff could do whatever he wanted to do, Brother Love could do whoever he wanted to be. If Kim ever tried to get with somebody, Puff would interfere with them or with her trying to be with them. He wasn't letting that happen. Unless he was bringing them to the picture. That's what he used Kim for, bro. He wanted to make a deal with somebody. He'll get another girl and a guy that he's trying to make a deal with, and him and Kim, they all party together. Man, he used Kim for that shit, bro.
Wow, so he used Kim for that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You don't do that to somebody you're supposed to love, man.
Do you remember any situation where he used her for that?
I know a couple situations, but I know the people so well, man, and so good, and they some good people in Atlanta that had major groups that they party like that with them and they girls, or the girls they brought into that, and I'm not gonna mention their name, man. But they know who I'm talking about. I got a lot of respect for dude, but I know of situations. I've seen situations like that in the Swiss Hotel.
So what are some of the situations? Don't name the people, just what's the situation?
When he used Kim, to party with him and his girl and the other dude, and they switch up, they do their thing, they do they do that rock and roll lifestyle, bro.
So he was using her for sexual activity, like orgies and, threesomes and stuff like that.
Yeah. With other girls, other guys, yeah.
Also, Kim Porter's dad said that Kim loved Diddy, but they couldn't stay under the same roof together.
Yeah, because there was only certain things that she was going to accept. And like I said, they lived that rock and roll lifestyle. If they're gonna do it together, they're gonna do it together. You're not gonna go out and sleep with Tom, Dick, and Harry, and Sally, and Sue. And that's what he was doing. She accepted the fact if we partying like this together, it's okay. But for you to go out and do it yourself, nah, I'm not accepting that. So that's why she had her own house, she had her own apartment, and he had his own.
Mates, I know you had an issue with some comments he made to you a while back, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think he made a comment to you asking you why you didn't, shoot Biggie's killer.
Bruh, me and Mace had conversations before Big got killed. Me and Mace had a conversation